Third semester degree examination February-March 2024 NEP open elective economics ರೂರಲ್ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ಸ್. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಟೋಟಲ್ 3 ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಎ, ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಬಿ, ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಸಿ. ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಎಲೆಲ್ಲ 2 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸು. 12 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಎನಿ 10 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 20 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಎಯಿಂದ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, define rural economy. According to Agarwal, rural development is the strategy designed to improve the economic and social life of rural poor. What is poverty? The condition where the basic needs of a person like food, shelter, clothing and education are not fulfilled. What is microfinance? Microfinance refers to financial services provided to low-income individuals or groups who are typically excluded from traditional banking. Give the meaning of rural market. Rural market is the process of developing, pricing, promoting and distributing rural specific products and services leading to customer satisfaction and achievements of organizational objectives. Expand IRDP, Integrated Rural Development Program. Give the meaning of rural sanitation. Rural sanitation refers to the provision of facilities and services for the safe disposal of human waste as well as maintenance of conditions conducive to public health and hygiene. Expand NABARD, National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development. What is unemployment? The term unemployment refers to a situation where a person actively searches for employment but is unable to find work. What is non-government organization? NGOs. NGOs plays a vital role in the rural development, focusing on employment, marginalized communities, improved livelihoods and promoting sustainable growth. What is Kishan Credit Card? The Kisan Credit Card scheme was brought about with the aim of simplifying the procedure for farmers in getting adequate and timely credit. Expand MSMEs, micro, small and medium enterprise. Give the meaning of Gandhian model. The Gandhian model is the partnership model that believes in inclusive and development with dignity where everyone is treated as equal and where everyone benefits. Next part B, ಎಲ್ಲ 4 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸು. 6 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾವು ಎನಿ 4 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ನ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 20 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಬಿಯಿಂದ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ MSME. First point, financial issue. In India economy, access to finance has always been as an issue for smaller firms and businesses. This is a major hindrance for business as well as the MSME sectors. Regulatory issue. Several regulatory issues have been identified over time, including problems like tax compliance and challenges to labor laws, which have ended up costing the MSME sector dearly. Infrastructure. In India, the infrastructure sector is extremely important because we often refer to as the world's back office because so many workers in this sector are carried out over as applications such as e-commerce and BPO have created more jobs in low wages countries like India. Low productivity. MSMEs are not necessarily very productive, but they perform certain tasks that emit more value than they produce. Retail sell consumer goods to end users at relatively lower price. In fact, MSME may be very productive only when it comes to being cost efficient and also capable of creating high volume at very low costs. Lack of innovation. Indian MSME are not very innovative and majority of the products that they produce are based on the outdated technologies. There is a severe lack of entrepreneurs in this sector which have brought about significant changes in other sectors like e-commerce and call centers, etc. Technical changes. There have been no depth of technical changes over time and most industries have undergone some form of changes in order to certain competitive. As a result, Indian MSME have to deal with some very important changes which have affected their growth potential. At first, there was a change in ownership right of land which has made the sector more prove to mismanagement, and with it a fall in productivity. Skill. When it comes to the skill, Indian MSME are far behind their counterparts in other countries because they depend heavily on the help of informal workers who are not paid well and calls them technical skills, which can help enhance productivity. As a result, smaller firms are forced to take up jobs that require low level of skill and expertise, which further affects their growth prospects in the long term. Lack of professionalism. A majority of Indian MSME lack professionalism despite being visual of large industries' growth. As a result, they are highly prone to corruption and abuse of power, which has a huge impact on the productivity of their business. Next question. Explain the objectives of rural economy. Objectives of rural economy. First one, education, public health and sanitation, women empowerment, infrastructure development, facilities for agriculture extension and research, availability of credit, employment opportunities, improve productivity and wages of rural people, improve standard of living, to demolish unemployment, to guarantee and quick employment. Next question. Describe the causes of rural unemployment. Growing population, inadequate economic growth, seasonal nature of agriculture, defective educational system, poor infrastructure, labor immobility, low rates of saving and investments, decline of cottage industries, lack of transportation and communication, inadequate employment planning, lack of skill, lack of industries, inadequate employment or job opportunities, caste system, lack of information, lack of technology. Next question. Explain the defects of rural markets. Defects of rural markets marketing in India. Deprived people and deprived market. Lack of communication facilities, transport, many languages and dialects, dispersed market, low per capita income, low level of literacy, prevalence of spurious bands and seasonal demand, different way of thinking, warehousing problem, problem in sale force management, distribution problem. Next question. Write a short note on Swachh Bharat mission. On 22nd October 2014, Swachh Bharat mission was launched throughout length and breadth of the country as a national movement. A clean India would be the best tribute Indian could pay to Mahatma Gandhi on his 150th birth anniversary in 2019, said Sri Narendra Modi as he launched the Swachh Bharat mission at Rajpath in New Delhi. The Swachh Bharat mission is the most significant cleanliness campaign by the Government of India. Sri Narendra Modi had a cleanliness pledge at India Gate, which about thirsty lack of government and employees across the country joined. While leading the mass movement for the cleanliness, the Prime Minister exhorted people to fulfill Mahatma Gandhi's dream of a clean and hygiene India by inviting people to participate in the drive-in. The Swachh Bharat Abhiyan had turned into a national movement. A sense of responsibility has been evoked among the people through the Clean India movement. Explain the importance of rural transport. Importance of rural transport. Improved transportation services leads to improved access to market centers for the rural producers, better availability of farm inputs at reduced price, better connectivity enhances employment opportunities in non-agriculture sector, improved services with improved road connectivity enhance access to education, health and financial services, improve the connectivity of village people from major city roads. By that's all, the public services are improved. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಸಿ ಎಲ್ಲ 10 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸು. 4 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಎನಿ 2 ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ನ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. 20 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಸಿ ಇಂದ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್, ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ದಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ನಬಾರ್ಡ್. NABARD was established on recommendation of B. Shivaraman Committee by Act 1981 of Parliament on 12 July 1982 to implement the National Banks for Agriculture and Rural Development Act 1981. Mission: promoting sustainable agriculture and rural development through effective credit support, related services, institutions, building and other innovative initiatives. Objective of NABARD: the bank will serve as a refinancing the institution for institutional credit such as long-term, short-term for promotion of activities in the rural areas. The bank will also provide direct lending to any institution as many approved by the central government. Promote policies and practices conducive for rural development. It will have close link with RBI for the guidance and assistance in financial matters. Role of NABARD: NABARD is the apex institutional in the country which looks after the development of the cottage industry, small industry and village industry and other rural industries. NABARD also reaches out to allied economic and supports a promote integrated development, and to help NABARD discharges its duty it has been given certain roles as follows: serves as an FX financial agency for the institutions providing investment, production credit for promoting the various development activities in rural areas. Next question: explain the characteristics of rural economy. Rural economics is the study of rural economics and rural development, which includes both agriculture and non-agriculture. Its main agriculture is its main economic activities. Definition: according to Agarwal, rural development is the strategy designed to improve the economic and social life of rural poor. Characteristics of rural economy: self-sufficient, village is an institution, dependency on agriculture, life of rural people, population density, employment, poverty, indebtedness, existence of non-realistic economic inequality, rural income, dualism, dependency, migration, immobility of labor, adverse terms of trade. Next question: explain the causes of rural poverty. Meaning of rural poverty: rural poverty is the condition where the basic needs of a family like food, shelter, clothing, and education are not fulfilled. Causes of rural poverty: lack of job growth, lack of good education, conflict, weather or climate change, social injustice, lack of food and water, lack of information, lack of government support, lack of good health care, high costs. Last question: explain the programs of rural housing. Rural housing scheme helps people who live in rural areas to get money they need to buy or build a house. These programs are intended to raise rural residents' quality of life and give them a safe and secure environment to live in. According to this plan, the government would offer institutional loans, grants, or subsidies to all needy families in order to help them build or modify their homes, ensuring that every person has access to place to live. In addition, this will only apply to residents in rural areas. Shelter is the basic need along with food and clothing for women. Subsistence adequate shelter for each and every household is a mandatory for health living in every society. House provides significant economic security and status in the society. A house provides the householders both physical and mental strength and psychological based on which they can fall back while accessing their needs such as food, clothing, etc. for poor house and assets they can offer. This asset is a collateral security for loan during the difficult period. The programs of rural housing: Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana PMAY, Rajiv Awas Yojana RAY, Jawaharlal Nehru National Rural Renewal Mission,